Hello, today we're doing a flow for finding some play in the body. So you might want some bricks to help you get to some new positions, see how it feels. Grab your bits and pieces and I'll meet you at the top of the mat. We're going to start by coming to the top of our mat, coming into our sun salutation, full wake up for that body. Take a big breath in, arms rise up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, hands come down. Use bricks if it helps. Right foot back, right knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms rise up. Think about pulling back in the front heel, effort in the back glutes. Exhale, hands come down, slide or step that front foot back and drop the knees down. Exhale, lower down. Pull back in the heel of the hand, rise into your cobra. Lift up to your downward dog. Take box as your alternative. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Right foot forward, left knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, arms rise up. Think about extra power in the glutes on the left-hand side. Exhale, hands come down. Use bricks if it helps again. Left foot forward. Inhale to rise. Trying the other side. Exhale, hinging at the hips, hands come down. Left foot back, left knee down. Maybe you tuck the toes, bit more of a release on the back line of the body. And rise up. Reaching a little bit higher, thinking about space from the pelvis to the rib cage and out from the shoulder blade. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot back. Option to bring the knees down and lower down. Pull back into your cobra and lift up to dog or box, whatever works for you. Maybe you take a little wiggle here, pivoting those feet side to side. Keep pressing through the hands. You can do this with the knees if you're in box as well. Yeah, find that space. Maybe you lean in a little bit on one side. See how it feels on the other side. Coming back to center. Left foot steps forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms lift up, touching the sky. Maybe you wiggle those fingers. Keep pulling back on that front heel for support. Exhale, hands come down. Right foot steps forward. Think about a long spine. Push down through the feet. Inhale, arms rise up. Take the hands into prayer at heart center. Breathing in. Feel that breath traveling all the way down through the body and that pelvis being connected. Drawing back on the exhale. Expanding on the inhale. Getting ready to add in a little bit more here, mixing it up. And a reminder, anything we do with the knee off the ground, you can do with the knee on the ground if it feels better for you. Breathing in, arms rise up. Exhale, prayer. Coming into our chair pose. Maybe there's that little tuck at the tailbone. Right foot slides back. Right knee down. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale. Let that right arm reach forward. Maybe it comes to the front knee. If you've got space in your body, the left arm might reach back. It could be that it's the left arm coming back. If you have space and it feels okay, take a breath in. Exhale, think about that twist. So we are closing off the body here. So not ideal for fuller bodies or bumpy bodies. Let that left arm return, arms come up, hands come down, lifting that back knee. Front foot can come a little wider, making space for the body and rock back and forth. Again, you can do this with that back knee on the mat. Big breaths in. Big breaths out. Plant those hands. Let that left foot step back. Knees can come down. Take a moment. Wag the tail. Pull back in the heel of the hands. Let the head release, finding space. And inhale, rising back up. Lifting to box or dog. And we'll let the right foot step forward. Left knee down. Inhale, arms come up. Choose if you want to stay with that left knee down or take a big breath in, rising up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Arms reach up, open out. Again, stronger twist, so it might not be right for your body. You could have one arm forward, one arm back. Maybe you take a twist. What works for you? Breathe in, sparkle those fingers. Effort in that back, in the glutes of that back leg. Inhale, arms rise up, spin to your left hand side, coming down the long side of the mat. Let the arms open out and take a little wiggle from side to side. Thinking about high side lunge to high side lunge. If you've got a brick or something else nearby, grab onto that brick. It could be a cushion, it could be a toy, anything you've got lying around. We're just going to see if we can sway, get some movement. Then we're going to start passing that brick around us. It may not seem like much, but you're actually helping to open the chest. So as you pass back, nearly dropped it, you open the chest on that side, getting some shoulder mobility. Switch directions. See how smooth you are from one side to the other. If this is a bit much for the pelvis, let the feet come a little closer together or stand still. Work on the mobility through the chest and shoulders. And coming back to center. Big breath in here. Hold that brick at heart center, pressing into that if it's okay for your hands. If you're really skilled, you could hold that with your wrist. Hold it on your belly, then press in. Use that belly if you've got one. Big breath in here. Big breath out. We're going to lower down and let that brick come forward. Inhale, rising back up. Lower down, brick comes forward. Maybe you come a little lower. Returning to center. Thinking about that length in the spine, sacrum, shoulder blades, and the base of the skull. So if you're tipping forward to get forward, yeah, cheating. It's okay. You can cheat if it works for you. There's no judgment, no medals, whatever works for your body. So we're creating space now through the shoulder blades while building strength in those legs. And just using our props in different ways to help us. And next time you rise up, grabbing that brick, place it to the side. And we're going to get a little bit of a motion with those arms going. So think about that high side lunge to high side lunge, bit of a sway. Or as a friend referred to it, stirring. He said, I always see you stirring on your mat. I love it. Find it really frees up the hips, the knees, the spine, and the shoulders. Maybe they start to get a little bit higher. Swaying from side to side or stirring from side to side. Change the direction that the arms are moving in. Bit of a twist for the brain. We always have our favorites. It's okay. And slow it down. So we've gone from moving through floaty egg whites per se to really thick treacle. You have to be really intentional with that movement. It's getting thicker and thicker. Maybe the hands come to rest on the thighs. Big breath in here. And exhale. Tuck that tailbone, push down through the hands. Inhale. Press the tailbone forward, let the chest soften. Take a few of those with your breath. Your pattern might be longer or shorter than mine. It's not good or bad, it's breath. See what works for you. And slowly rising up, letting the hands come back by the pelvis. Thinking about taking that gaze straight ahead. We're going to bring those feet closer together. Work on some little mobility bits and pieces here for a bit of play. How does it feel in your body? So pressing down through the feet. Think about pressing into this edge of the feet, into the big toe, into the heel. Big breath in, arms rise up, hands come to heart center. Coming onto the right big toe. Breathing in, breathing out. Ground through that left foot. Maybe the right knee comes up, maybe it's toe tapping. Option 1. Maybe it rises up. Flex that heel and pulse the knee towards the center. Whoop. Maybe the arms come out. Maybe they're structured. Maybe they're floaty. I find that floaty things tend to distract from the harder things going on lower. Be a bit of a float like a butterfly. And then we can let that left leg come back. Rock back and forth. Finding some space through the legs. If this is okay, maybe you bring the hands down and you could use your brick underneath your hands for some space. Rocking back and forth, a high runner's lunge. Or if you want to challenge the body a bit more, maybe they come to the side. Maybe the fingers come down or the hands come down. Whatever's available to you. Ground into that front leg. Plant the hands down, whether it's bricks or not, and lift that right leg. Maybe you're toe tapping that right big toe. Think about long spines. Maybe you lift the leg and pulse. Either point or flex the foot. Just think about active. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Right foot down and inhale to lift all the way up. From here, we're going to slide that left foot back and coming into that runner's lunge variation again. Other side, maybe getting a bit warmer now. See if you want to bring the hands down onto bricks or the floor. Fingertips are a good option too, it's where I'm at. Opening up the back line of the body. Press down through that front foot. See how it feels to toe tap the left side. Think about energy in that right glute. Maybe you lift that left leg and pulse. Take that right leg as wide as you need to. Maybe you've got an outward angle on that foot. Hands could even be on a chair. Then plant that left foot beside the right and take a little wiggle from side to side. Maybe opposite hand to elbow. Just take a wiggle, have some fun. Let the arms release from side to side. Maybe you slowly start to come up. Whew. Find that space. So we're kind of going from crescent moon to crescent moon. Finding the space if it feels good. Maybe you pulse in that spot. Try it on the other side. We're not symmetrical. And coming back to center, roll those shoulders back. Maybe feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit more space in that body, a little bit more supple. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of playtime. Let me know how it feels for you and maybe what you'd like for the weeks ahead. Thanks for joining me.